Oh, God. Now Wendy gonna mess her up. You ain't gonna bust a grape, Wendy, because you were all saying, look at the businesswoman, the CEO. Keep clowning her for her foolishness. But don't act like you're gonna beat somebody up. Don't tell that lie. You might bust one of your new boobs. Karen is like, look, Mia, you started it, she finished it. You acted a plumb fool, but so did she. Actually, only one Adrian in the chat has a point. Wendy was not wrong for defending herself. Mia, you came in with Penelope Thomas Bailey's bull, confronted Wendy with it. Wendy was like, I don't have to check in with a man I'm not married to. And then you gave her a baptism when she said nothing unholy. However, Dixon, you want to say Karen didn't defuse the situation. You pulled out your camera phone, called yourself TMZ, and kept telling Wendy, if you're not gonna fight, then shut up. You're being so aggressive, so agitating. But you were cheering on a fight. You were saying fight, fight, fight. Just like a thug. All day, every day, baby, cause Rob's a thug. Rob the Thug Dixon. Wendy said, thank goodness it was my wet and wavy wig. If she had messed up the hair, it would have been on. So everybody finally get in the car to head home. After an orky boo dezoit, Mia's flight is at 8:30 a.m. Goodbye, and don't film again. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the doctor split you. Shut up, Giselle. Oh my God, you were so irritating. Karen was straddling the fence. She never once said Wendy. That's not true. When was she taking up for Wendy? She said two wrongs. She was like, you was talking about families, you were throwing drinks. Although Wendy was defending herself. Karen trying to remain neutral, but you want to stoke the furnace because you can't stand Karen yourself because she at least kept her husband, tax debt or not. Oh my goodness, now Karen allowed Gordon to be filleted? Karen ain't getting involved. Now, Rob didn't say, oh, that's not true. Giselle ain't say nothing. They were quiet, but now they're in chorus. Gruesome twosome. Why ain't you getting it, Ashley? Ashley ain't say nothing either. Where was your friend? Your friend Jacqueline? Where was she? Mute as a mouse. But all of a sudden, it's all on Karen. And what this is Giselle can't go after Karen anymore, so now she's gonna get Mia to do her dirty work for her dirty neck. Rob, you really look like shit. I mean, what in the bedsheet hell is this dress? Giselle, like your assistant said, your wig looks like coochie hair. Jacqueline, one, you as a new newbie, your mouth should be shutty because you don't understand this dynamic. You want to say, oh, because we're moving on and actually talking about this health scare she's had. She just baptizes. Chris, you are good for that one, calling Rob Dixon Juan's roommate. It's sticking, and it's sticking fast. The next morning, we wake up with a close-up shot of Rob's ratty red wig. That's a hard 40, I'll tell you that. Girl, she telling them kids, y'all better go to school tomorrow, so ain't nobody parenting them. Gonna call truancy on you. Alex, who would I date from Family Karma? I'll tell you, Amrite's boyfriend. And here's why. I can never compete with Vishal. I can never compete with Vishal. Y'all have been in love for decades. I'm gonna be like Jill Scott in Girlfriends and be like, you know what, William, I'm gonna bring you to Joan, cause Why aren't their kids ever in school? Cause their parents ain't smart. I could totally see them both being all about the sports programs, but not so much about academia. Exactly, Vishal is gay, and he will eventually realize that after this lavender marriage, and him and Amrite gonna be together. Now, I could see him, Amrite, and the honky being together happy. I could see that. I could see it. Oh, Lord. So we ain't awake 10 minutes yet before Charisse and Gabrissy start mess with Ashley saying, well, you gave a statement for Monique, so why do you not condone violence with Mia? Because with Candace and Monique, it was a fight. Mia was just beating up on Wendy. Oh, I'm here for lobster for breakfast. I ain't done lobster for breakfast in a minute. I need that in my life. So Candace arrives and they catch her up on Wendy's woes. And she said Wendy was angry, but you threw a drink on me, so I too would go off. Candace said Mia should leave her own trip for throwing drinks and purses and bags. Oh my. But we're celebrating Karen's 59th and Giselle's next 67th. Oh, Mia have a nail tech coming, but just for herself. I guess that money is not as long and strong for you to treat all of the girls. Karen was like, I'm the birthday girl. I can't even get a little buff and Paul. How can you more of you? Oh, Wendy went to a hotel. I can't believe it. Bravo better paid for it. However, Karen wants Wendy there because it's her birthday. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So Karen, Candace, and Ashley are talking about Wendy's exile. Meanwhile, Jacqueline with the gruesome twosome and the other heifer saying, I'm not letting Mia bring Wendy back. Now, Candace, I didn't know you and Wendy were so buddy-buddy, but anytime you can take a napkin and make it your moment, heifer, you will. I just can't believe she's not here. I mean, you had to get the whole sheet. You were trying to give her the quab tea. I don't know what you was doing. So Candace said, let me go after Rob for her hypocrisy. But Rob's got it tough with her cheating roommate being a hard 40. And Candace, this is really just a way for you to bring up that Monique bopped your ass when you asked for it. Rob, how is there no comparison? Mia attacked Wendy. How did Wendy escalate when she didn't put a hand on nobody or a purse? She didn't even go over like you did with Ashley and put her finger in her face. We know where you really wanted to put that finger. Oh, now you just gonna admit, I don't like Wendy. I wonder why. Wendy calls from her hotel and they invite her to the beach day at the Savoy. Child, might be some real stomping at the Savoy with these groups. You know, Rob will get her wide size 12 in somebody's butt. What size basketball shoe do you think Rob wears? She gives me a wide 12. Oh my God, Mia, you tried to whoop this woman's butt. You having to get your nails fixed from your failed purse throw, but you're still telling Karen, it's just too soon, she can't disrespect my coot. You threw a drink on her, she liable to say anything. She could have cussed out your chitlins. So Mia really calling shots like this where Wendy can't even go to the beach day. They gotta have a lunch. Wendy, I'd show up and film, bump that. Mia ain't affecting my check. So now Karen gonna make a stand. And Ashley said, I'll even hang out with Candace. Girl, I did these baked beans. These baked beans is so good. Whose feet are bigger, Rob or Mia? What? Oh my God. Okay, you can't go nowhere with me. Now this is just funny. This is good over the top. Mia said, I will be the star today. Oh, hell no. So everybody getting in their respective cars to leave, and Mia gonna go over to Karen, Ashley, and Candace and tell Ashley and Candace, y'all ain't tell me you was going with Karen, so you better find a place to stay when you get back. This is one of the best Housewives episodes I've ever seen. I feel like everyone should get a Lexus for Christmas, at least once in their life. I've been looking at them commercials so damn long. I'm like, you know what? One year it is going to be a December to remember. Just to shut them up. So now Ashley and Candace are united against Mia, and they like, oh no, we stay in heifer. Over at the beach with Jizzy and the gang, she gives us that mean old lady from the Women of Brewster Place. Mia, you and Jacqueline forgot to pull the shade down, and I saw you there dripping wet, naked as you please. I need to review the Women of Brewster Place, but it's also sad. But now Jacqueline says, oh yeah, we didn't have a threesome. Rob, you want to talk about sister wife stuff on a real level when your marriage is the definition in Webster's of a dutiful relationship. Over with Wendy and the girls. Wendy giving all the sushi. At least you don't look like Sunday Carter with that big black eye. Oh, Wendy said she threw a drink at me over Peter, which is why you weren't giving that plot line the air she wanted it to have. However, Penelope Thomas said Mia did some snake stuff to his ex, and he don't mess with them no more, so he's not the family they claim. Also, we're dealing with Penelope Patricia Thomas Bailey. She's liable to say anything to get back on the show. You snuck in under Cynthia's skirt, and now you won't leave like a roach or a herpy. So Ashley told the whole group, Mia, it's rude for you to bring us out of state and kick us out the house, because you know some of our money funny. Talking to you, Gabrissy. Ha! Wendy, you better not just read but promote your book at the same time. Go ahead, girl. Mia, when have you people close? You said you people please. When have you close? Who has been happy with you other than your coot? You don't people please, you gold egg. Girl, so now Mia don't even want to do nothing for Karen's birthday. You really think this your show? But you know what? You're bold enough to at least keep it interesting. Let's see how these shenanigans fare. I can't believe this. We 40 minutes in and this is good. Like my baked beans, girl, them baked beans turned out too good. Oh, Rob Dixon. Oh, God, Versace never looks so bad. So why is your bathing suit so ill-fitting? And then this jalopy-esque twerk. I mean, just look at her raising that glass. She's giving femininity. Oh, God, Mia trying to twerk. Rob saying she doesn't see any cancerous lumps. I see some lying bumps, though. Oh, Lord. Candace is going to record with Trina. The never was and the has been. I can't believe Bravo working with Love and Hip Hop. Oh, Rob, why you rubbing all up on that man? Probably because you want his arms, not to be in his arms. Then again, it ain't like your roommate gonna mind. I just can't believe she was able to look that thirsty for a man on camera. Oh, God, we gonna have to listen to Candace sing Best Fiends. But hell, let me get to the karaoke booth, because I don't know how to heal a heart or where to start. But I know how much I love you. I don't know just who to be or what to see. Trina got the longest baby hairs and sideburn. Look like Abe Lincoln. Aha! Candace did a sneak diss. She said Trina's a part of that era. Yes, many moons ago. Girl, she said she was the soundtrack to the 90s. The 90s. Not even the 2000s. The 90s. I mean, I guess late 90s. I consider it more 2000s, but okay. It was cute. Wendy said, I'm going to be slithering in the video. That's all Wendy ever did was slither. So everybody gets back to the house, and Jacqueline calls Karen upstairs to tell her that Mia's hurt. Karen's like, look, Mia, I ain't got to ask your permission for everything, and I'm not playing these childish games. I'm friends with you and Wendy, and I'm not picking sides. And that's where we leave it, and I'll see you next week.